Nobody seemed to know where John called home. He just drifted into town and stayed all alone. He didn't seem like it, kind of quiet and shy. And he just spoke it all. He just said hi to Big John. Somebody said he came from New Orleans, where he got in a fight over a Cajun queen and a crashing blow from a huge right hand and a Louisiana fella to the promised land, Big John. Big Bad John.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the historic Phil-Welch Stadium for tonight's Midland Empire Conference matchup between the Chillicothe Hornets and your Benton Cardinals. Introducing tonight's starting lineup, first for the Chillicothe Hornets, leading off the shortstop, number 29, Hubby Ball. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 9, Noah Reinhardt. Batting third, third baseman, number 31, Howie Donahoe. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 6, Dane Ireland. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 11, Cooper Nelson. Batting sixth, the pitcher, number 21, Jack Marshall. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 16, Cooper Robinson. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 14, Matt Kramer. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 5, Oliver Perry. And catching, number 2, Drake Swift. And now, for the Benton Cardinals, leading off the sophomore second baseman, number 10, Boyd Buckley. Batting second, the pitcher, number 22, David Woodward. Batting third, the freshman shortstop, number 2, Colton Ford.
This should be a good classic matchup. Benton comes in with a solid season record, and Chillicothe has also had an impressive year. So they're two competitive teams that know how to win games for sure. One thing I want to emphasize is that how Benton responded offensively. Early in the season, they played each other, and Chillicothe closed it out 2-0. And yeah, and keep in mind, Chile is a state champion from last year, as Zayden Woodward throws it in for a ball.
I don't know how to zoom in.
It's honestly pretty chilly. Like I've been kind of cold all day, but I think it's a good day for baseball.
Yep, and then this
Yeah.
side to zoom out.
Oh, we got number
Okay.
29.
I didn't know how to zoom in. I was like, I
Hubby
don't know.
Rouse
I'm stuck.
at the plate.
Do you know how to? Do
Pitches
you know
out.
what camera you are and what camera rails?
A little inside there for the lefty, Zayden Woodward. And as I say that, Zayden Woodward is a big part of this team. Always goes in a strike right there. Zayden, I guess Atchison went 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs, so he will be a big part of this offense as well if he gets hit today. Oh, he goes 2 for 2 right there. even. It's up. It's up. That will get down on Colton Hollingsworth for a single hubby. As we see, number 9, Noah Reinhardt, step up to the plate. And as we can see, this is one of their good hitters as for the Chillicothe Hornets. See what he can do. If we get a run in. Side, off the plate. We'll keep the run at first. Zane Woodward throws this. Zane Woodward throws. Ball right there. We like to mention number 8, Cooper Pressure. I'm pretty sure it's a broken nose, ain't it, Tiger?
Yeah, I believe it's a broken nose. Got hit last night in the face with a pretty nasty fastball. See Reinhardt with the foul.
Well, if you want to mute yourself, go here. Where you guys? As Aiden Woodward strikes out. Now we get to the plate. Howie, number 31. Sorry, I couldn't read that off.
As we see the foul off there from Howie. Another really solid player for this Chillicothe team. Around school, hearing it from some of our baseball players, they talk this kid up a lot.
No, get Zayden ahead in the count. That ball misses way outside. That will advance the runner to second base on the wild pitch. Ty probably does a good job of hustling back to the backdrop to stop that from getting worse.
Yeah. 1-1 the count here. Woodward with a little bit inside there from Woodward. Ooh. Yeah, interesting call from. Yeah. Oh, with a nice crack to second. McCarthy gets into first. Howie does get the RBI there, though, advancing Hubby to third.
That was a good time to put pressure on Zayden himself and also on the infield as they did not want to let anything go past. Runner on third, just a single again. Get that one out. Hornets up.
Next up, we have Ireland for the Hornets.
Pitches in for a strike. Start off the count.
Woodward winding up.
Pitches out. Check swing. What do you call? He calls a strike on the check swing. Good pitch. Outside a little bit. Makes the count 1 and 2.
Woodward here looking to get that third strike here, get his team on the offensive end here. And he gets it.
Closing out the inning for the Cardinals. That's what the Cardinals need tonight, really. They need smart defense. They need to be efficient on the bases and all around just playing smart baseball. It's what we need.
Clean, airless baseball. And that will be the end of the bottom of the ninth.
As we look here at this
Top
at our screens, as we see this beautiful pitch by Zayden Woodward for the K. As we get another angle here of the pitch for the K. Outside a little bit, got him with the check swing, and he didn't like it, but that is a strike, young man. And as the Benton Cardinals battle against the Hornets, we see that Chillicothe, this is a doubleheader for them. So we don't know how their guys will be feeling after playing. Well, as they blew out Bishop LeBlanc, they did have a five inning game with them. Is that correct? Yeah.
But still, having to play 2 games is never an easy task.
No, that is not. Running out of pitchers for some teams. We'll see the depth of this team. As we see number 21 for the
Hornets. That's going to be
Jack Marshall.
okay.
Number 21. We'll see how that goes. Leading off for the Benton Cardinals, number 10, Porter McCarthy, one of the great contributors to this Benton offense and defense all around.
Yeah, a guy that is a multi-position player. He's played short. He's played second. He's a great hitter. And a kid that is actually top 10 in the state in his class.
That's pretty impressive right there.
Yeah, very talented kid, very hard worker, and all-around great kid, in the classroom, football field, baseball field, anywhere. He is a hard worker.
Another player I'd like to keep an eye out for is Cy Pauly for Benton. He's came up big for the Cardinals the past stretch of games, so we'll see how that carries on into this game and into districts coming up in the next couple weeks. First pitch lays outside for the ball.
And Pauly being the only senior on this team, having to take on that leadership role, it's no easy task, and I think he's doing a good job. I mean, this Cardinals team's doing a good job, and only having one senior is a good sign. It shows your team's very young, and you guys are going to compete for a while.
Pitches in for a strike. Still in favor of Porter McCarthy as the count runs to 2-1. Pitches in for another strike, evening out the count for Jack Howie, or Marshall. Sorry about that. Pitches up. And he watches strike 3 down the middle. A well-known occurrence for the Benton Cardinals, known for letting pitches fly by just when they need them, honestly.
Next up, though, Zayden Woodward. I'm expecting at least a base hit here. I mean, this kid can do it all.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
He's a baller, Basketball, baseball, doesn't matter. Kid plays.
Zayden watches ball 1 go by right there. Take a look here at that last strikeout by Porter McCarthy. Just right down the middle. He did not see it coming. Zayden Woodward
swings on that one.
Swings on one in the dirt. And as we look out into the field, you see bright skies for those outfielders. That must be difficult with little to no wind, but it's getting a little chilly here in the south side.
Yeah.
Ball 2 goes wide.
Yeah, no, if I was showing up to play center field today, I'd be wearing my sunglasses.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we see the center fielder out there. He's been covering his eyes with his glove many times. I've seen that. As we have a pretty decent crowd here tonight for both squads, honestly.
Yeah. Chile is known for bringing a pretty good crowd to the games. They actually bring their own town radio to almost every away game, I'm pretty sure.
That's a pretty impressive.
It's been running for a very long time, too. I mean, they do very good out there.
Yeah. As Zayden goes up in the count, 3-1, 1 out, nobody on. He looks to get on base here. Pitcher might give him something to put in play. The pitch is out. Zayden watches ball 4. Good eye right there, Zayden.
Yeah, ball was just a little high there. You know, great call there by Blue.
I mean, this is honestly where this is a big game where both teams are trying to understand and adapt to each other's play. They're trying to adapt early, and you can tell every pitch matters for both teams, as this game will have a big factor into who will
Gets
be
the
first
1
in the
seed, yeah.
who'll get the 1 seed for the district this year, and that's just up in the air. For
You know, Benton coming off a big win against Savannah, you know, keeping that first seed alive, the hope's alive for that.
Zayden goes pick off behind the shortstop. Second baseman snagged it up, but Zayden will get that stolen base to advance the runner.
Now let's talk a little bit here about Carson Coy.
A freshman.
Starting here, great kid. Comes from a family of baseball. Of course, his uncle Johnny going to Wichita State.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and also coaching this team. And, you know, he does a good job coaching them, obviously. I mean, this team has went to a state championship. They have made it out of their district last year. It's a very competitive team here in the South End.
As we see the 3-1 back in. Carson Coy puts
Carson
into
Coy
play.
with
Well, that will get deep enough for Zayden Woodward to attack. Carson rounding first. He will get there indeed. As Carson Coy with the double sends Zayden Woodward in for the first run of the game. Here we have Xander Tiller, one of the power hitters for this Cardinal squad. For Ben, the biggest thing tonight is staying disciplined at the play, honestly. Just like you saw it there, putting the ball in play and just making Chillicothe work for every out, honestly.
And next up here, we got Xander Tiller. Very good baseball player, a kid who's got a lot of pop at the plate. He's actually looking to get his 6th home run of the year here at this at-bat.
As we see, as we look at the screen here, we get a replay of that beautiful hit over to right field.
From Carson
Closer to
Coy.
center. That Zayden Woodward rounded third and got the first run on the board for both teams.
See what Xander can do here with the 0-2 count. 2 balls, no strikes.
Pitch is out. He didn't like it. Now this is where the pressure starts to build for this Chillicothe team. 1 base hit could bring in a run, and that going up 2-0 with only 1 out, that could change a lot in this game.
Yes, you know, that can really get into the pitcher's head, you know, of, man, I really got to start throwing these guys some strikes, you know. And a guy like this, you don't want to throw that fastball right down the middle.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's hard to keep it controlled under the plate, you know, when you get your sliders, your curves and whatnot. But let's see what he can do here. Xander cracks.
Xander puts it into play, and it will go over. Carson Coy is rounding third.
Center fielder
Center field
fumbles it
bobbles it.
around.
Nice. And now we'll get Carson Coy is pumped as he gets in by the RBI by Xander Tiller. Single right there. And here's the power hitter I was talking about earlier. He's been letting him fly recently. Cy Pauly, senior, number 20. With the interesting walk-up song choice. Never heard that before. The pitch is out. He goes. Oh, and there's another wild pitch for the Chillicothe Hornets. Oh, my. And now with a runner again close to scoring position, it's a big moment for the offense for the Benton Cardinals, but also a big moment for this pitcher right here who's currently been struggling this inning, just in hopes for him to stay composed and trust his defense behind him that they'll do the right thing. Sander inching towards third. Side did not like it with the check swing.
And I believe that'll give us ball number 2.
That will. See, what we've noticed in this inning is that the Benton Cardinals have got ahead in many of these counts, going up 2-0, 3-0 before the pitcher gets a strike in. So we'll have to see if he can get the ball up, because many of these have been down in the third, getting the runner a chance to advance.
You know, and they're getting ready to come up on the pretty sweet spot of their lineup here with Boston Cook, Titan Helfrey, and Kendrick Elkins. All three doing really good last game against Savannah with very good contact at the plate. I know Titan Helfrey, he drived one out to left field that I think it bounced off the bottom of the fence, and it was a shot.
Mm-hmm. That is a nuke by Cy Pauly. Will that get over the hit? That will get over the left fielder's head. Xander rounds third. He's headed for home. Cy Pauly with the beautiful double.
You know, just like we were talking, man, power, power, power. And Cy Pauly just showed it right there. He let that one rip right over the left fielder's head. Brings in another run. It'll be 3-0 now for your Cardinals.
Keep in mind, it's only one out. After the initial strikeout by Porter McCarthy, they have rallied behind that unfortunate at-bat. Got 3 hits, 3 runs.
As we see, I believe that is Bentley Sims into pinch run for Cy.
He's a good guy. He gets a little out of his quickness right there on the bases. Boston Cook looks to take that one out. Right now, he doesn't need to be thinking about hitting this one out of the park. Right now, they just need quality at-bats and smart base running by Bentley Sims right here at second base, getting ready to be in scoring position.
As Boston goes down there, swinging 0-2 the count, 2 strikes.
You can just see he's swinging for the fences almost. You want to stay poised and just look for contact in these situations with the runner at second.
The pitch in Boston. Cook goes down swinging on that one. You know, sign of life there from the Hornets. You know, really, I bet the pitcher really needed to see that one right there. Get that strikeout down there. Get 2 outs. Get a whole new count.
I mean, you're right. Right now in a matchup this important, both teams need to limit their mistakes and take advantage of small chances like this one right here with the grounder. Kendrick trying to run it out.
Can't get there in time. Second baseman bobbled it quickly, but gets it back up. Gets it to first for the out to close the inning. That will be the end of our first inning. We will be getting ready to go into the top of the second.
We'll be back shortly. back here to see Zayden Woodward throw out the first pitch, top of second inning. Did they call it? That was low right there, but Zayden Woodward gets it in for a strike. Oh, Zayden goes up 0-2 in the count against number 11. We see is that popped up. It looks like we have Cooper Helton at the plate right now. And, the pitch is out. That was nasty. I couldn't even tell what that pitch was, if I'm being honest. It looked like a curveball. But that will strike out the leadoff batter of this inning for the Chillicothe Hornets. As you see, still early in the game, so both the Cardinals and the Hornets trying to figure out the rhythm between the two. That hit slightly gets out of the reach of what I say Carson Coy here at shortstop, given a single to, I want to say Jack Marshall for the single.
Got
Now
Cooper Robertson up there batting. See how he does.
As that will fall outside of the zone. Side ball that pops up real quick. Keep the run at first.
Watching that ball.
Runner goes. Cy Pauly cannot get a hold of the ball, and that will cause the runner to get to second. Count falls to 1-1. Now that is probably one of the plays they'd like to have back, because they could have got out number 2 right there. The pitch goes. It is high, yet he still swings right there.
Swing and a miss.
Swinging a big miss. Put the count 1-2 with 1 out. You see Zayden Woodward gear up to throw what could be another K on his resume today. That is just nasty, Zebo. Great pitch right there. A little wild throw back to the pitcher. Now Zayden Wood's doing a really good job of attacking the zone and we see a replay of that K. That just drops right in there in this sweet spot. As we see, the pitcher is comfortable right now. And that starts with getting ahead in the count, honestly, and trusting your defense behind you. Pitch is out. Right back to him.
Right to
that
him.
was smooth, Zebo.
Yeah, it was.
Popped right back to the pitcher. No hesitation. He puts his glove up, and he will make the third out. We gotta watch this one more time. I mean, smooth criminal. Popped right back to him. No hesitation. Catches. Drops it. Mic drop. And honestly, you see right there, Zayden has been able to keep the hitters off balance. I mean, that's exactly what you want for your pitcher. He's kept them guessing. They never know what to expect from his arsenal. And honestly, just like I said earlier, when the pitcher is throwing strikes like that and trusting his defense, I mean, that's going to result in some confidence and hopefully some runs in the upcoming innings.
He's ready for any hit coming his way. Always there prepared to catch it.
I'm saying. Now right here, as they get a beautiful inning right there for the Benton Cardinals defense. They see stay calm and composed, playing clean baseball here at the bottom of the second inning, not try to do too much to get on base and make stuff happen. And as I can say here, things can change pretty quickly. I mean, a rough inning here, we go to the next inning and the Hornets come back, get some runs. We got a closer ball game than we already have. This game is not done by any means.
Let's talk about number 21's pitching. Got some fire pitches on him. Going real fast and smooth. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Now right here, after that felt like a little bit of momentum swing for the Benton Cardinals.
Definitely.
And so we look for the next few at-bats could really shape the rest of the game. If they get a couple knocks, maybe a run or two, that will make a big difference for this team. As we see number 23, Titan Helfrey Jr. step up to the plate. It's another one of our power. Pitch is out. That will fall right inside the zone for strike one. And again, both teams, this pitcher exactly right here, trying to find that one, just find battle in this inning to keep it close at least. You cannot let the Cardinals run away with this game, because once you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Happens to be a strikeout for Titan Helfrey. Strikeout of that. I mean, right down the middle. I mean, little movement there. Tripped him up, but he'll be right back out there.
Got sophomore Colton Hollingsworth up to bat. Let's see what he's got.
He swings first
And he
pitch.
swings.
Yup.
Yep. Dropped it.
Getting enough on it to mess up the third baseman in order to not make the throw. Who will reach first base. And now we reach again the top of our lineup for sophomore Porter McCarthy. Now this is a tough at bat right here. After pitcher's getting some momentum after a strikeout, he's feeling good. Now this could wear down a pitcher right here, as you see him, Porter McCarthy, look to get a knock, get on base.
Chili's been making a lot of errors today. If they really want to win this game, they really need to clean up their act. See what they really got. They need to bring it to the table.
Runner goes, bat.
And he's safe.
I don't know if the catcher was aiming for his own pitcher right there, but that bounces on the mound. Will not get out to Colton Hollingsworth, who makes it to second safely. This is the part of the game where it may feel quiet, but there's still important pitches right here for Chillicothe, because they're trying to build towards something bigger, which is #1 spot in the district. That'll make a big difference once it comes to districts for home field advantage, indeed. Cardinals have a runner on second, putting pressure on this Chillicothe pitcher. Pitches out. Colton, late jump. Ooh. Barely goes over the third baseman, and now will get Colton Hollingsworth in there safely to third base into scoring position.
One wrong move and he would have been right out.
Porter McCarthy looks to score Colton, and he will
there
do
he goes,
such
and
that
he's safe.
as that hit gets right past the second baseman into the outfield to get Porter on base as well. Now, after throwing a couple Ks, let's see what Zayden can do to score at this at bat. As the pitcher checks Porter at first, no good. You see Zayden looks here. He's looking to drive something here. And with the pitcher seems to be avoiding Zayden. This is a good count 0-0. This is good. It's a good position for him to be aggressive, honestly. You see that nearly hits Zayden, putting him up in count 0-1 again.
Let's talk about Zayden's bat. Look at that hot pink color. See it from a mile away, honestly.
And for my fans, I have seen the last meeting between these two. Zayden pops up that pitch. Will it get down? Who knows if the center fielder will see the ball, and he does. Out number 2. And last time these two teams met, Cardinals didn't even score the whole entire game, and now they seem to be up 4-0. It seems for the Cardinals to be really aggressive today, having something to prove after the disappointing loss. Is that pitcher again checking first base?
Can't get Porter out, sadly.
Well, he's quick with it.
Yeah, he is.
Ball 1. Now right here, now the hitter can be a little bit more selective and wait for his pitch as he goes up in the count. Freshman number 2, Carson Coy.
Porter's one of those kids that you have to worry about stealing bases or being really quick with it because he's just one of those fast kids. He gets there quick. Look at him stealing base right here.
And that pitch goes down the backdrop and will bring Porter up to second base, avoiding a potential double play. And now as Carson goes up 2-0 in the count, this is where he can sort of relax, look back and look for something in his zone that he wants to put in play. And he does not have to chase anything right now. He can just, as the pitch goes, it will make contact with Carson. He's taking the base. This pitcher seems all out of sorts today. As we see runners at first and second for the Benton Cardinals.
Seems like the pitcher's getting in his head right now.
Now you see a base hit to the outfield with a runner like Porter McCarthy at second base. Could bring in a run right here. And mainly the goal is to make something happen. Xander Tiller is known for making something happen the past 2 years. You see here, pitcher looking like Maya looked in the dirt, but that will be a called strike, causing the count for a 1-1. Two runners, both runners go. Both runners will make it in safely, avoiding another double play, getting runners into scoring position.
We got Porter over here with the nice clean dives, making it to the base every single time.
As Xander does fall behind 1 and 2, he has to shorten up and try to protect the plate right here. Pitches outside again. The pitcher's really loving the outside today, and that's not going to work out for him. And right now, Xander having a good eye, only swinging on what's in the zone, and he's really just trying to find a pitch he can handle and put it in play for his team. Another good eye right here for Xander. 3-2 for Xander as he steps up to the plate with 2 outs, if I have not mentioned that. That's where he really needs to look for something in his zone, possibly get bases loaded. Pitches out. He will take ball 4 with 2 outs. Here comes the power hitter, Cy Pauly, with the bases loaded. Now, I kid you not. Maybe the 3 most fastest kids on our team are currently on the base right now. So this will be an interesting at bat.
Just hope
Side
he hits
looks-
it out that park.
Let's hope. He takes strike one. See, that's a smart play right there. He could have swung, made some contact, but it wasn't the right swing. See, he's doing what best for his team right there. As he takes ball one above the head. Here in the 1-1 count. Pitcher checks. As the question, the umpire takes time, and I cannot tell you why, honestly. Pitches out.
Swing and a miss.
Side take a hack at it. Swinging for the Stars, and that will result in a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Bases loaded though. Pitches out, and he is out. See the Benton Cardinals leave 3 runners stranded here in the bottom of inning number 2, and we'll be back at the top of the 3rd inning. We come back to Jaden Woodward. Got another more K's
Are
here.
you getting
Tyler,
all
what
the
do you have
good
to say
angles?
about this top of 3rd?
It's easier to talk to.
You
'cause
know,
we're
I
on
mean,
top
this is a
on this
big
side, so
inning
when I
for the
try to talk
Hornets.
first, you
I
can-
think you really have to get some offense going here. At least try to get 1 run on the board. 4-0, 5-0. Okay. All right, yeah, so got some clarification there. 5-0. Chillicothe, like I said, really needs to get some offense going here. As we see Woodward again. Okay.
As we see Zayden Woodward just pinpoint that pitch to where the batter is just questioning if
Yeah.
to swing or not, and that will result in another K for Zayden Woodward. What is that, Tiger? Is that 4 strikeouts for the day?
I think so.
Just a replay of that little drop in there to the zone, and he is
I mean,
gone.
the batter, man, just watched it go in there. As we see a foul here, bounces off the ground, hits him.
As we see center field sort of partially get covered up by the clouds. I mean, just 10, 15 minutes ago, that was right as the stars. So center field get a little bit of a break here, but not much. Right field is fully exposed.
And left field is pretty covered.
He is in the dark over there. He's on the dark side.
Let's see the 2-0 pitch here from Woodward. A little high will be ball, number 1.
Zayden has stayed ahead in many of these counts, allowing him to be very comfortable in what he throws.
He gets him swinging there for strike number 3. Woodward with another strikeout, and he's hot right now. He is hot. He is dealing.
That might be Zayden. Is that 5 strikeouts for you? You're doing crazy, bud. Let's see what else you got in store today. The lefty drops a little below the zone for ball 1 in this count.
As we see the pitch here from Woodward. As he goes swinging, Woodward evening up the count 1-1. With 2 outs here, you're really looking to put this guy away.
Oh, that is blasted into short left field. Cole Wright is not able to get there. The freshman given his second start of the season for the Cardinals. A really impressive player. Glad to see him out there hustling.
As we see a crack there out to right, and Hollingsworth hauls it in.
We see Colin Hollingsworth make the play for the 3rd out, but again, Zayden Woodward placing the pitch where the hitter just could not decide how to piece that up, and he pops it up to right field. Now, Tiger, what are you expecting out of the Benton offense here as we gear up for the bottom of the 3rd inning, up 4 or 5-0? We have not confirmed that yet. I apologize, fans. 4-0.
And what I expect to see here from the Cardinals, like I said earlier, just aggressiveness. I mean, you have a 4-0 lead right now. Keep swinging the bats, man. Keep getting the ball, put it in play, and just make things happen. And defensively for them, Zayden's dealing. If he keeps that up, man, I don't know if this Chillicothe offense will be able to put up any runs on the board. Woodward is having himself a nice day at the mound.
Greatly said. As we see, I'm certain number 0, Boston Cook, to lead off the inning for the Benton Cardinals.
Yep.
Very balanced hitter. You never know what to expect. He can take you yard, or he can feed it right up the middle of the field. You just stay on your toes when it comes to Boston Cook.
Yeah, a guy like you said, he has the contact, he can put it in some certain spots, and he's got the power to take you yard, like you said. I mean, a pretty well-built guy, works out pretty hard, and actually my best friend, so getting to know him, on a personal level, he's a hard worker, man, and I love him to death, man.
Yes, indeed. As you see, he has also been high school's quarterback for the past 3 seasons, and as well as it takes arm strength, it takes a lot of lower body strength too, which helps a lot these at bats. And I'm expecting a pretty well hit ball here from Boston Cook. What do you think?
Yeah, he's a player. He's done a good job this year of pitching. They asked him to step it up this year, and I believe he has done so far.
See a little grounder, Will. We see a Crazy play right there. Boston Cook hustling down the line, but unfortunately that will, you see the first baseman lose the ball for a second, but that will not affect the out. Let's
Yeah,
watch
let's
up.
let's get a look over this as we see Boston running here.
Bad contact.
Tags him. I see as soon as his glove hits the ground while he's landing, bounces out, and honestly, it looked a little bit of a freak landing there. You know, glad to not see him hurt any of his arms or hands there. I mean, that did not look comfortable at all.
No, that did not look good on the wrist at all. But also, I didn't understand if that could possibly have been safe. I mean, is it when he's making the tag, it cannot fall out? Is that how that works?
You know, I'm not too sure.
I wouldn't say I'm a baseball expert either. We'll just say he's out, and he's out. As Kendrick Elkins watches ball one in the 1-1 count, 1 out.
Yeah, no, a guy last game versus Savannah who had some pretty good contact hits down the lines, and he's been doing that pretty well this year.
Kendrick Elkins.
As we see the ball there.
So you see Kendrick Elkins lean out the way for ball number 2, making the count 2-2, evening out the count, 1 out. Pitches in high, too high for the sophomore. Full count. 3-2. What is Chillicothe gonna do?
We will see.
As
High
he-
pitch over the head.
I don't know what that was. That was kind of ugly. Tyne Helfrey, Big Papa come to the plate, hoping to put a ball in play and get Kendrick around these bases.
Yeah, you know, a man of many names. Titan, T, Big Papa, T Sizzle. Awesome guy.
Good people. Good people. As we see a cold strike low there for Tyne Helfrey. We'll see how this. Let's see how this affects the rest of the at bat. Kendrick Elkins is getting a little lead there at first. Tyne watches ball number 1 go by, evening out the count.
Yeah, like you said, you know, Kendrick really trying to extend his lead there, really looking to steal as Tyne pops that one up into foul territory. It actually lands on the roof of us.
Hopefully there ain't no cars getting hit by that baseball. Insurance will not cover that. We see the 1 and 2 come out. Hopefully no grounders into a double play. Tyne watches ball 2 go by. Again, evening out the count with 1 out. Run out first.
You know, I felt like these Benton, the Benton Cardinals, they have done a very good job at watching some of these pitches. You know, I've seen them watch some balls that have been questionable, you know, that are going from one end of the plate to the other.
As you see what you just said, in effect right there, as Tyne watches a close pitch go by. I mean, you can tell Johnny and his crew of coaches have really crafted some disciplined men in this sport.
Yes, as we see him foul off there. Full count, 1 out. Like to see what Helfrey can do here. Hopefully he can get the ball into play and advance Elkins to at least second.
I mean, yeah, I feel like pitcher's going to give him something to hit right here. See what he's made of. Tyne
Watches high. Very good eye there from Titan. High fastball. Didn't swing, man. Way to stay disciplined from him.
Again, yes, discipline. That was a great one. I mean, for the man of his height, you could see how he could have made fair contact with that ball, put into play, but could have possibly been a ground out. And so, great decision right there to lay off that one, get on base. As we see a pinch runner in.
I believe it's Jackson Atkins, but I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that.
Is it Colt?
It might be Colin Kelly.
Number 7. As I asked my assistant who number 7 is, that will be
It's Bentley Sims.
Bentley Sims
Yes.
once again. Oh, number 11 for the Benton Cardinals. That would be
Colin Kelly.
Colin Kelly, the freshman, my boy.
As we are seeing some of these freshmen get a lot of playing time today, you know, Cole Wright, Colin Kelly.
Carson Coy,
Yes.
as expected. I mean, yeah. When it's time, when your number is, oh crap, that might be going for my Civic. I heard it.
Didn't hear a crack.
Like I'm saying, when your number is called, you have to be ready. As Cooper Gresham falls down tonight, or down the other night, they got to pick their brother up in their own way.
You know, it's almost a very bold decision getting these freshmen in here, you know. I know a guy like Carson, you know, he's been playing all season. He's got a lot of experience. But, you know, guys like Cole Wright and Colin Kelly, get them in here, man. Very bold, but I love it. You know, getting these guys in here in a big game like this.
Exactly. I mean, as we get Colin on the bases here, he's quick, honestly. He's a very quick guy, and getting a fat lead right there. As that ball will pop up and hit again on top of our heads, aimed for a car in the parking lot. Make sure to call insurance in the morning. Usually count 2-2, 1 out. Runners on second and first. Runner goes. Ooh, runner lays.
As we see that ball behind Hollingsworth. Almost forgot his name there for a second.
It's hard to see his number here. The R angle. As Colton strikes for a ball, or strike 3, I'm sorry about that. And now we're back to the top of the lineup for the Benton Cardinals. As we see Porter McCarthy look to do some damage here. 2 outs. Honestly, nothing to really lose here. Just put something in play. Watches inside. Ball number 1.
No, I didn't mean to.
So we see Porter even out the count. 2 outs. Pitch inside again. Porter leaves it alone for ball number 2.
2-1 count here, 2 outs. Chillicothe looking to get out of this inning.
I mean, one thing I've noticed out of this game, I mean, I know we've only been through almost 3 innings, but, I mean, little to no errors on the defense, and that's what I'm very impressed by. Porter, yup, there's another possible error, and
Chillicothe recovers from it.
Oh, man.
Ball bounced up, looked like it hit him in the face, man. That definitely brought some tears to the eyes, man, if that hit him in the nose, but still impressive. Way to gather it up and get it into first.
If we can get a replay of that. Yeah, so we will get a replay of this wonderful block with the body getting down. Yep, it did indeed. It looks like it hit him in the forehead.
Man, cannot feel good.
He's going back to the dugout with a baseball print across his head, but we'll be back top of the 4th.
And we are back here. Woodward still on the mound for the Cardinals as we see 31 here for the Hornets at the bat, at the plate.
As we see him watch ball one, Zayden fall behind in the count. Yet he has racked up over, I'm pretty sure 5 to 7 Ks so far.
Yes, somewhere in that range, yes. I am going to be ready to see his stats after tonight's game.
Very impressive game. 1-1. Falls short of the plate and will result in a 2-1 count. No outs, nobody on for Woodwards. Falls up and outside for ball number 3. Zayden having to be a little precise here. Checks a pitch. Then stays inside, and that will put a runner on here.
As you've seen, 31 there for the Hornets. Very disciplined at the plate. They're not swinging at anything that, may get him a little off. That we've seen, a couple of those balls hit the dirt a little bit. Very disciplined.
Indeed, as we see, we noticed that Zayden's first walk of the day.
It might be. We see him deliver that one in there for a ball. Yet again, just a little outside. I mean, not outside, excuse me, inside. Outside of the strike zone.
We see another one fall short of the zone. Zayden slipping up a little bit here. 2-0 count. With a runner on first for the Hornets.
Seems to be running out of some of that gas. Hopefully he can pick it back up and get to his destination. And that is back on the offensive side of the ball.
His number is a hitter, recoups. Steps outside the plate, steps back in. Pops one up. Where is this going? This is going to the first baseman.
Elkins.
Sorry.
Kendrick Elkins.
Kendrick Elkins. He tracks it down as we
see our first out of the inning here.
Yeah, you're right. Cardinals looking to get a double play here. Zayden hopefully looking to, it seems like the Chillicothe Hornets have not favored those low and inside pitches. Let's see what Zayden can do. Dot him up here. 1 out. Zayden checks the runner. He is there with ease.
And that last out, maybe a little bit of relief for Woodward, Like we said, he was through 5 straight balls there.
Yeah, good. I don't know what's going on. The sun looks to have cleared off the field.
Getting a little bit chillier out, no pun intended.
I know I'm feeling it. And the runner heads to second. He will make it there. Another crazy throw will advance the runner just to second base. Zayden Woodward tries to pick him off. He leaves it left of the first baseman, resulting in a stolen base. Count 1-1, 1 out. Runner on second, looking to put the first runs up for the Hornets. Pitches in. It is good for strike number 2.
For Woodward, it got to be good to see himself up in the count here. Maybe can get a little more creative with this pitch here, hopefully to get him swinging. Low and by his feet for ball number 2 as Woodward evens up the count.
We see
Nice
number 11 make
crack.
good contact. Colton Hollingsworth will not get there, but he makes a beautiful spinning
throw.
Oh my God, nasty.
Beautiful throw.
That kept
kept the guy on second. Yeah, kept him from advancing. Beautiful throw there from Hollingsworth.
As we see what happens in this next at bat, if that will have saved a run, potentially have saved a run for the Cardinals. Zayden Woodward throws the initial pitch to the at-bat. He likes it. He takes it. Good into center field. Will he tag up? He tags. He does not tag. He knew better. Knew way better. Carson Coy stops it in its tracks. Low and inside, as Zayden was up 2-0 in the pitch, in the count. Now still up 1-2, 2 outs as we see here. Runners at first and second. He watches ball. Oh, he strike 3 right there for Zayden Woodward, racking up his 7th K of the game. I'm almost certain. Benton Cardinals coming up to hit. As we see a nice picture by Zayden Woodward here on the screen. He pumps. It's up. He was not expecting that to clip the zone.
You know, gets caught looking again, man. You know, that's something we've seen twice now to close the inning for Woodward. This inning and the inning before that, man, had him just looking straight in.
Yeah, as we'll take a short second.
Get ready here for
ready for the Cardinals.
Bottom of the 4th.
How many innings do they get?
So it starts at 7. Or actually, I believe it starts at 8. It usually ends at 8, and then depending on score, it can go up to really as many until a team usually wins.
Of what?
But also sometimes we can see mercy rules, run rules.
Yeah.
You know, if Ben can somehow manifest 6 runs here and close out that 5th, and it'd be a ball game.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that was not what I was expecting after their last meeting. 2-0 Chillicothe for a possible run rule. I mean, it is possible, but very uncertain for it to happen. I would love to see it happen, though, as we see Zayden Woodward lead off for the Benton Cardinals.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm really expecting this guy to get a hit here. You know, he's been a little cold recently, going 0-4 in the game versus Savannah. I'm not too sure how he did against Lafayette, but not doing the hottest in this game on the offensive end, but pitching, he has made up for it. Extremely well job tonight from him on the mound.
Defensively has done a lot for the Cardinals today.
So you see him get the crack there right down the middle, and you love to see it, you know. A guy like him, you know, our friend, you know, very close friend of ours, love to see that for him, man. He is having himself a night.
As we see a replay of that shot to the center field, short center field. What we know as a max level troll get on first base. What was that, Ty?
You know, we see it look like a line drive there, but, man, as soon as it gets out of that grass right here in the infield, it drops straight down onto that dirt, and it bounced.
That was perfect. You didn't need it to get too far into the hands of the center fielder for an out.
See Carson Coy get a piece of that one there. Can't quite get it into the field of play, as it'll be a 1-1 count for the kid.
he hacks one foul to even out the count 1-1.
You know, from up here, you know, seeing that number 2 on him, you know, I'm seeing a lot of Chris Coy, you know, a guy who's at Omaha right now, Division I, and he is getting playing time out there, actually. He has pitched a little bit. He has got to play second. You know, congrats to him, a cat who works hard. You know, he was my workout partner in weights last year, and I'll tell you, man, he taught me some things, you know.
Indeed. And that legacy has not been lost with his younger brother, Carson, by any means.
Yeah. You see a little bit of a wild pitch there to make it a full count here. Carson Coy. See what he can do here with this pitch.
No Zayden on first, and no outs currently for the Cardinals.
Inside pitch. Carson Coy takes the walk. Next up, we will have Xander Tiller.
You see a great eye there by the freshman.
Got on base last at bat. Hopefully he can continue to keep that going. He is putting himself together a pretty solid season.
That wild pitch advances the runners to second and third. I sit here in the P.O. box at Phil-Welch Stadium. And honestly, I got sweats and just a T-shirt on, and I'm freezing. I can only imagine how these players are feeling. What are you feeling, Tig?
Yeah, I'm a little chilly up here, too. You know, it is a little cold out, you know, but.
Oh, my. Xander Tiller with a crack. Will that be? Will that go? Will that go? They get there?
They catch it. Very nice swing from Tiller, but he does advance both runners and brings one in. You know, kind of an eye for an eye there. You know, you trade a run for an out, but very nice swing and hit there from Tiller. Just unfortunately couldn't get it to fall.
I mean, honestly, I thought that was going out there to in between left and center for a home run, at least to the fence, but great RBI, great advancement of that runner on second, and we see Cy Poly looking to advance the runner home to make the score 6-0.
Yeah, you know, we seen him last inning. I'm pretty sure it was last inning. Crack one out to that left field and brought in some runs for the Cardinals. Actually, correct me, it would have been second inning. So hopefully he can kind of continue that. We did see him strike out earlier. So it's a nice swing there, just can't quite keep it in play.
As we see that Cy Poly come up 2-1 in the count, one out, running on third. He likes it. It looks a little high. That will score. I have no doubt that will score Carson Coy. He gets a good jump on that, and he will get there on his feet. No slide needed to bring the score to 6-0. Are you kidding me, Tig?
Well, I'll tell you this. So today on our Cardinal Game Day Live, which features me, Zayden Woodward, and Xander Tiller, I predicted the Cardinals to win this matchup today 6-3, and that 6 is right. So we'll have to see what Chile can do to hopefully keep my 3 right, but let's see what they got here.
And we see Boston Cook swing at a ball blown away for strike number 1, 2 outs, nobody on.
Like my arm don't feel that cold, even though I have only a shirt on. But
You see a high pitch there. Boston keeping a good eye on that. You know, really important to stay disciplined here. You know, we've seen him swing a little bit wild at a couple pitches, but hopefully he can keep it under control and really get into one.
Oh, as we see that low one get called a strike, unfortunately. 1-2, he falls behind. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 4th. He takes a hack at it. That will come in behind. Sounds like a firework here above our heads.
Boston fighting to stay alive here, keep the inning going, and keep the offensive pressure applying. I believe it's 8. As we see, unfortunately, Boston Cook cannot keep it going. That'll be the end of the 4th inning as we will come into the top of the 5th here. Your Cardinals leading 6-0 over the Chillicothe Hornets. We'll be back.
All right, and we are back here in the top of the 5th, I think.
Yes, top of the 5th inning here.
Very good. I'm losing track of time. I'm getting sleepy. It's getting close to my bedtime around here. As Zayden throws one in, called ball. I'm positive.
Yep. Game's quieting down a little bit as we're getting into some of the less explosive parts of this game.
You see, this is very important for the Cardinals to stay consistent, stay on top of the Hornets, and just put them away.
See a good pitch there from Woodward. Delivers a strike, trying to even up this count as it's 2-1. See a crack there from number 14. McCarthy fields it
And
nicely,
we see,
gets it
oh
to
my
Elkins.
goodness, you see Chillicothe. They many times have made an
Error there,
yeah,
almost
a
bobbled
little
it
bad,
around.
Bad reads on those. Watch his replay. Porter, experienced player, he backs up, waits for it, gets it right into his glove, makes a throw. Beautiful baseball.
Yeah, no, really waits for it to come to him, you know. Way to point that out, you know. I didn't see that necessarily as the Chillicothe second baseman on that one that hit him in the forehead, but
Yeah.
I kind of seen him come. Yeah, I kind of seen him come up to that one. It was a little bit of a slower ball, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just sometimes you gotta know when to attack it, when to let it come to you. Zayden blows by strike number 1 in a 2-1 count. Porter giving me flashbacks of Bobby Witt out there, Bobby Witt Jr. to be exact. As Zebo throws another one for strike 2, evening out the count, 2-2, 1 out, nobody on.
Yeah, Zebo is the nickname of Zayden Woodward. A reference to Zach Randolph. As we see a nice hit there, gets it to go over first and go out on the right field. Hollingsworth having to run and try to keep him from advancing to third. Very nice hit there.
Yeah, as we just see an awkward position there on the ball. It gets down, barely down the first base line. Gets to there's a little corner over there that bounces off of and throws Colton off. But he makes a great effort, track down that ball, keep the runner at least at second. 1 out.
Yeah, usually, you know, whenever the Mustangs are playing here, kids are over there playing cornhole. You know, that ball went right over there. Those kids during the summertime would be excited to see that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I was over there eating my Chipotle. That would have knocked my Chipotle right out of my hands.
I would see Woodward here with the pitch.
Woodward getting comfortable after
a little bit of a struggle with some of those pitches in that last inning. You know, like we said, we seen him throw 5 straight balls, but come right back and close the inning out with no runs on the board. I mean, like we said, having himself an impressive night.
And I know we see Zebo as a very just level-headed player. I mean, in basketball, you'll see him get pumped up. You'll see him, I mean, in a big game against St. Michael's, got into a couple scuffles, honestly, with the players. But all around in athletics, Zebo's a very level-headed player, and he will stay in the game and do what it takes to win and compete.
Yes, a guy that you're not going to see get down on himself too much. He does a very good job of staying up on himself, knowing his tools and having his confidence.
Runner goes. It's a wild pitch. He will be. Was that a foul tip?
Not too sure. The runner did advance, but
Oh, he is
looks
silly.
like yeah.
Yeah, I think he said swing and a miss, or even if that happens, I feel like he would have been able to run to first on like
Very
drop ball, right, Tig?
Yeah, very weird situation we got here. I believe the only thing I could think of here is a drop 3 strike. Batter just chose not to run, took the out.
Here's a replay. Yeah, he just swing and miss, and the ump's telling him, "Hey, ball's live." He just kind of hangs his head, goes back slowly to the dugout, and I mean, even you look over at Chillicothe's bench, I think they thought it was a foul tip. They look confused as well. But
As you see us back here, Woodward, 1 ball, winds up fouled off by, I believe, number 9 for the Hornets. Correct me, I might be wrong. We'll get a better look here whenever he turns.
let's see here.
Number 9. Yes.
9. All right. He takes a crack at it. He will score the first run for the. No, will
No,
that be
he
a
will
run?
not.
Oh, I thought
Will
that was.
not.
I apologize. I thought we only had 1 out.
Yeah, no, yet again, Woodward closing the inning as we see a nice play again from McCarthy at second, fielding the ball well.
See, Cardinals have gave up the equivalent amount of hits that they have closely, and yet they have held them to 0 runs. Pretty impressive. Ty, what do you have to say about that?
Like we said, just a very impressive inning. Porter McCarthy there showing really nice defense to close that one out there with that play at second. You kind of have to wonder if that dirt has settled down a little bit. He's not getting those kind of weird poppers that the Hornets were getting in those earlier innings.
We see Chillicothe pitcher warm up. We start off the inning with sophomore Kendrick Elkins.
Yeah, I'd like to see what he can do here.
He's been honestly, towards the end of last season and for the entirety of this season, Kendrick Elkins has been a big. He has stepped up in many roles for this team. Energy guy. I've heard many reports of just an all-around great teammate to have. Just a positive guy.
Yes, and I don't know if everyone got to see it there or not, but a big sponsor here for your Benton High School sports. Big Chad's Barbecue was staying there behind Kendrick, watching his son, Boston Cook, play. And very good guy, Chad Matthews. Big Chad's Barbecue, very good food. Check them out on Facebook. You can find some of their food there. They do catering, and they even come out and cook sometimes. They have a food truck. They even go to Castle Bridge, make all kinds of things. Their main specialty is barbecue, though, and I will tell you, best barbecue I had. Best.
Making me hungry. As we see Kendrick Elkins get a rip there down past the third baseman and shortstop for a single, as we see the umpire making some sort of arrangement.
Coach Johnny, not too sure what that was. We're not on that field, so, we're not too quite sure.
Yeah, we don't really understand. Might have been a pinch runner situation, letting him know. I don't know.
Sweet
Ooh,
tie in
kick
there,
down there.
trying to piece that one up. Just can't keep it in. Just barely gets out before crossing third.
That would have been nice to see it get down the line, though.
His mom, she's been rude to me lately. Really? Yes. She always has attitude, but usually she doesn't like put it out on me, you know? Usually it's just her kids.
As we see Kendrick Elkins advancing, gets to second. Almost looked for third there, but didn't.
She's always rude to everyone. Really? Yes. I think everyone's just used to her being
Cocky
rude because she's so rude.
You got it, Mud? Cal, we know. As you see Kendrick questioning, advancing the third, he will stay, keeping the Cardinals from getting out. We see no outs here for the Cardinals. Runner on second, ahead in the count here. He just needs to stay calm, compose, and hit that in. Oh, he looks at Kendrick. Yep. Bad throw. Tyne Helfrey headed to second. He needs to get down.
Is he going to get
needs
there?
to get down. He got it. Yes, Tyne. Good. That'd be a reach on air double for Tyne Helfrey. That sends Kendrick Elkins around the bases for another Cardinal run. Beautiful, Tyne.
Very good hit there by Ty. You know, for a moment, I thought the Chillicothe third baseman had caught it, but man.
Oh, my goodness. Can I please get a replay of that? I'm sorry. Let's see what we got here. We'll try. Yes, we would love to see another replay of that amazing double by my buddy Tyne Helfrey. You see Colin Hollingsworth step up to the plate here for the Cardinals. Runner on second. Oh, he takes a little crack at it. That will pop up. Will he be able to track it down? Lights in his face. He finds it for out number one. Colton, keep your head up. Good swing. Good contact.
As we get to no. All good. As we were trying to find that replay of Tyne Helfrey's nice double there.
As you see Porter McCarthy's top of the lineup, step up to the plate. Called ball one out. Runner on second seems to be freshman again, Colin Kelly.
Let's see what he can do here, running the bases for the Cardinals. A fast kid, multi-sport athlete also.
As we see, after this pitch, we'll see a replay of that beautiful double by Tyne Helfrey on the wild throw. Inside, Porter takes as we see another replay of that beautiful double by Tyne Helfrey. You see he hits it. Third baseman questions to throw it at Kendrick. Crazy. Tyne gets on his horse and he is running towards second base. He gets there on time.
You know, very, 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 you know, you got to have split decision. I mean, excuse me. Got to be able to think in those quick moments like that.
Indeed, yeah.
You know, you see him, you know, hesitate for a second to try to throw it at the second baseman, then goes to try to make a quick decision and change it to throw to first, and just doesn't work out well there.
Yep. As we get a little break here.
Little meeting at the mound for the Hornets.
As we see them talk it over, we will take a short one right here.
As we see the pitching change here for the Hornets, number 16 coming in for number 11 as Woodward goes for the bunt. Advancing the runners, that's what you want to do there. Makes a sacrifice bunt.
Smart play there.
Yes.
Now Carson Coy here looking to make some real contact. Get the runners in.
As you see that, if I was a batter, man, not anymore, but actually I still would try to keep nailing that gap between first and second, man. It looks pretty open to me, man, especially from his angle. You can get that just grounded right there. It's where the right fielder's got to go get it.
Honestly. Especially with the shortstop shooting over to Porter at second base. He finds it. He gets it up to center field.
It drops.
That will score 2.
And
oh, Carson
he
looks to
gets
get
the
second.
double.
He gets a double. Beautiful running right there. Base running right there for Carson Coy. Scoring 2. Putting the Cardinals up, what? 9.
Yes, they are going to need to get one more run, and then
Call it a night.
I believe they're going to have to shut out the Hornets. Then they'll call it a night.
That was good. I got watch some NBA playoffs.
Yep.
I got Philly at home. Here's a replay of that beautiful. Peters that up right to center field, drops right in front of his face. He tries to hit the cutoff. That does not work. Cutoff does not get a hold of it. Catcher not able to make the play
scoop
either.
it up.
Yeah. Good eye.
I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but it looked like a little bit of a nervous look there from the pitcher after that one. You know, looking back, didn't look too confident there in that one, and it does not plan out anyway as he gets counted for the ball.
I noticed that, and it's he is put into a tough situation here. I mean,
you know, you're down 9-0 to the Benton Cardinals. Times running short.
And keep in mind the importance of this game in their district. I mean, this really decides.
This decides who's the 1 seed. Yeah.
And this is crazy, crazy ball game for the Cardinals. Chillicothe.
You know, it's really impressive, you know, because earlier in the season, you know, you've seen Benton lose to both of these teams, and now they're coming back and they're dominating them. Honestly,
goodness, yeah.
You know, the 2 toughest teams in their district, Savannah and Chile, they dominated Savannah Monday, and then now they're coming out here on this Wednesday and dominating Chillicothe.
Love to see it for the Cardinals. As that pitch falls high, bring the count 2-2. Xander hoping to bring in that run to hopefully. Oh wait, no.
Xander.
We apologize. The run rule, I believe, is 15 in high school.
Okay. Yeah, so after 5 innings, if you have 10 runs, then that will be the run rule. 3 innings has to be 15.
Understood.
Glad to get some clarification on those rules here. You know, we apologize for not knowing all of our stuff, but, you know, we're trying our best out here. And for you guys listening, thank you for listening. You know, we appreciate the whole SJSN crew does, you know. Everyone puts a lot of hard work and time into this, and we hope you guys appreciate it.
As we wrap up that 5th inning, talk to you once you start pitching, top of the 6th. Thank you. We are on.
We are back here. Woodward here, still pitching, still dealing. Yeah.
We see Zebo kind of just loft one in there for strike one. Did not expect him to take that.
Yeah, it kind of rushed that pitch.
Dude.
Gets that one in there, strike two.
We see Zebo throwing a ball, even at the count.
Yes.
As we run into the final stretch of this game.
See what he can do here with this pitch.
Fouled off. That's heading for a red Honda Civic in the parking lot.
As we see him foul that
Keep in
one
mind,
off
I
here.
own a red Honda Civic, so this is not good.
Pitch from Woodward a little bit to the right outside. As that will be ball three. Full count here. Good battle here of Zayden Woodward and I believe Reinhardt. As it is inside and high. Number 31 will take his base. As we have up next, number 6, Dane Ireland. Woodward back on the mound, getting ready to deal some more. Letting up his first guy on base, like
Second.
this inning.
Oh, first of the inning, yes.
Yeah, first
Second
inning.
walk of the game.
Yeah, second walk of the game, you know, and that's pretty impressive. He's got that number this low so far. We are in the top of the 6th.
You see Zebo throw another ball.
Like we said earlier, you know, we noticed that he's running out a little bit of that gas, or maybe even some of that confusion, that mind trick, you know, of not knowing what pitch is going to come next.
Yeah.
But he's been keeping it together. I mean, he has kept his team ahead on the mound.
We see no outs, runner on first. Down 3-1 in the count. Zebo did in a previous inning throw 5 balls in a row and fought back. That's just the type of player he is. As
Yes.
he walks into that play, I'm not worried though. Johnny might want to take him out, but I'd keep him out there for another batter. If a run gets in, make a change.
As we see the wind-up here from Woodward. Fouled off by number 11.
And I can sense that ball had a attraction to a Honda Civic Rally Red in the parking lot, unfortunately.
Boy, you're just hoping your car gets hit.
Oh. I'm just
Oh!
expecting it. It's happened once. Oh, Zebo with a crazy throw. That's just
Man, you know, needed to see quick reaction there from Woodward. And he does. He fields the ball cleanly, but throw was just a little bit to the right, gets it to McCarthy. McCarthy just eats it. Next up here, number 21 for the Hornets. You know, hopefully trying to keep some more of this offense going, you know, seeing 2 base runners on. You know, hopefully can get a third here.
They got bases loaded?
Yeah, bases loaded. Actually, I did not see Reinhardt over there on third. Bases loaded here. You know, you got some offense going. You know, that's what you've been waiting for really all game.
And that's what they've been waiting for. Me personally, I'm sitting here. I am.
Can Paulie get it? He gets it. There
You see that bounce off the wall. Cy Pollock making a great effort to get to that ball. It will not be counted as a catch.
Unfortunately, there cannot come up with that catch. Really a huge out there the Cardinals might need, to gain back some of that momentum that the Hornets are picking up on.
Honestly, I mean, this momentum, I hope it goes away. I'm ready to be in bed.
Yeah. See the pitch here.
2-1. No outs. Bases are loaded. If we get any contact here, might be a mound visit here.
See a
Good
nice
contact
one to center.
Yup. Runners check. He checks third. Runner will get in safely. Make the score 9-1. Nothing to fret about. But Zane Woodward might be losing some of that oomph he had earlier in the inning. Earlier in the game, honestly.
And still, though, great job there by center fielder Xander Tiller of getting that ball in, getting it out up there. Always good to see, the bases have cleared up a little bit. You've let up 1 run, but you have an 8-run lead. With only 2 innings left to play.
As we see Cy let that one bounce out of his glove. Runner advances into scoring position for Chillicothe.
Foul ball. Going onto the concourse, bouncing over the restrooms. As we see the pitch here from Woodward. See 2-1 count here for Woodward. Yeah, 1-2, excuse me.
So I had I'm just going to let you guys know I had a great joke about that last foul ball, and I was unfortunately muted. Just want to let you know.
It was a good one. It was a good one.
We'll get him next time.
Anyway, here 2-2 count for Woodward. Can he get the third pitch in? Third strike. Cannot get that third strike, but does get another out. Porter McCarthy to Kendrick Elkins. Getting a little bit of that deja vu there. Seen that a couple times. And we see that Chillicothe picks up another run here. Making this score 9-2. Like we said, they're gaining some of that momentum, and they're slowly crawling back at this lead a little bit.
I mean, honestly, they are the type of team to come back from a 9-0 deficit.
Yes.
They chip away with 2 runs, runner on second, 2 outs, lefty, up to hit. Contact.
Fouled off there by number 14 for the Hornets. Starting to wonder if this Cardinals team is going to make the change here on the mound. Woodward is tiring out a little bit, but we'll have to see if he can close this inning.
Gets it right in there.
Really good pitch. I mean, you've seen the batter duck down a little bit.
Yeah, he thought that was going for his head. Silly man.
Just very good control of that ball, man. Has it on a rope. Whoa. Very good pitch there. What is the call?
Umpire standing still. They don't know what to call. They call ball 2 on a check swing. Sound like it made contact.
They're still debating this a little bit, and it will stand a ball. A little bit of a surprising call there to some.
Potential controversial call there. I mean, honestly. That ball does not lie here at Phil-Welch Stadium, ladies and gentlemen.
Woodward,
never lies.
It does not, very impressive there. Woodward able to continue pitching there and close out the inning. And put a Band-Aid on a little bit of that bleeding. 2 runs given up there. Not what you want to see, but, you've built up such a good lead offensively, man.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of that comfort spot there.
Here's a replay of that last K. He stutters at it and cannot make up his mind. Ends up flying right past him for the catch. As I take a break here before his start of the bottom of 6th inning.
Top of the yeah. Yep, bottom of the 6th.
Mentioned earlier, there was only 1 error on both sides coming from Chillicothe early in this game. Now we stand here 4 unfortunate errors, 2 coming from both teams on the infield. Wild throws, costly mistakes. That resulted in some Cardinal runs and eventually came into some Chillicothe runs as well. As the catcher throws down, we bring Cy Polly to the plate.
Yep. Cy Polly, the power guy. Bats number 5 for this team. See what he can do here.
You see the pitch goes. Cy likes it. Not enough. He does not like it enough. There's a cold ball there. Down and away right there. Called strike. Tig, what do you think about that pitch right there?
From my angle up here in the box, I thought that was a little bit low and a little bit right, but, umpire's right there. He's got to have a better eye than us.
What do you want? No, stop. No, please. You're not leaving.
As we see a little bit of a pause here, catcher a little bit shooken up after that play. Takes one, I believe, right to the arm. Not a good sight to see, Hopefully he can shake it off. Yeah, no, that one did not feel good. You can see it. He's in some pain. Give him a minute here to breathe. Ruffled some feathers there.
What went on there? I
didn't get quite to see it either. I was watching you, and appears he has gotten hit in the arm either by the ball or a bat.
We're not going to show the replay of that injury, but catcher a little banged up here. Hopefully he will turn out okay. Let's see. He's up.
He's standing up. He's a little bit more with it now. He was earlier hunched over a little bit, breathing, man, really trying to shake that one off, but still looks to be giving him a little bit of problems, but he's getting back in there.
And unfortunately, that came into his throwing arm. So, and that's a metal bat. Keep in mind, a strong metal bat.
Does not feel good.
Nah. Especially how cold it is out. Yeah, especially with how cold it is out here. I'm freezing. I'm not even outside. So here we go.
Have to see how that affects him. For the rest of this game. Hopefully hit nothing too major. And he's all right.
Yeah. Hopefully this is the last at bats up for the Benton Cardinals, though, as they hope to close out this game at the top of the next inning.
Need to get 3 runs here to secure this one. See what they can do here as Titan Helfrey up to bat.
Titan? Oh, I think
Or
it's
no, Sai, excuse
Yeah,
me.
Beard.
Thought I saw a 23 there for a second.
It's all right. It's getting late.
Yeah, it is. A little bit, like you said, a little bit past my bedtime.
Yeah. It's about an hour past mine, ladies and gentlemen.
See Sai
contact.
there.
Would
What's
that
a
say
nice
fair?
crack. I thought that was fair. They're going to call foul.
Interesting.
Good swing there by Sai. Almost gets it over third baseline, but can't quite.
Pitcher. Steps, throws.
Low and to the right, outside.
What does it look like we got here, Tig?
Full count here. Gotta wonder, no outs, nobody on base. Just the pitcher and the batter, man. Great duel.
Bye-bye, ball.
Good swing there from Pauly, and he gets it past the third baseman for a single. Third baseman kind of nonchalantly tried to scoop it up there, couldn't quite get it, and he pays for it.
Indeed. And Titan, or I don't know, I said Titan. As we got number 1, Tiger, can we check the roster to see who number 1 is for the Benton Cardinals?
Number
we
1
get a pinch runner for the Cardinals.
Number 1 for the Benton Cardinals will be Colton Hollingsworth, pinch running.
Hollingsworth, okay. Quickness on the bases. You see Boston lay off that one right there. No, one thing I've ever understood.
Excuse us, is not Colton Hollingsworth running, is actually number 7, Bentley Sims.
No, should have known. Little booger.
Sweet Boston Cook swinging at that one there, even count 1-1.
Trying.
You know, wanting to see a hit from him here. Hasn't gotten one all day. He came close on that one that first baseman tagged him, but ball popped out. As you see Boston Cook again swinging, he just really looks like he's going for a hit, you know. Sit back, you know. If you got to take your walk, you know. There's nothing wrong with a walk.
Honestly. I know he's looking for contact, but sometimes you just got to take what they give you.
Exactly.
If it's a walk, it's a walk. So he puts
Gets
that
a
one in
hold of
play.
that one.
Will he make an error? Good throw there.
Cannot make it there, unfortunately.
Give Cardinals the first out as we get Kendrick Elkins stepping to the plate with also Bentley Sims standing there.
Second.
And after this at bat, we will see we will potentially see Cole Wright coming up to bat. That's my freshman buddy right there.
First pitch there, a little bit inside as it will be a ball. Elkins here looking to get runners in as we got Bentley Sims out there. Hopefully he can take him in, give these Cardinals another run. As he takes that one, it will be a strike. One count here, 1 out in the inning. Bottom of the 6th.
You see Bentley Sims creeping, and
yet again another inside pitch here. 2-1 the count. Yeah, like you saw there, Bentley Sims, he's creeping over there, and the pitcher doesn't have no one to throw it back to yet. They're creeping in.
making them think they're right there. They are not, and that will lead to a 3-1 count, 1 out.
Yet again, another inside pitch, you know. This pitcher, he's going to have to try to keep it under control, try to get over the middle of the plate, man, because it's creeping inside.
Struggling for sure. The cold might be getting to his arms, locking him up. Second baseman right there, ready for the pickoff.
Umpire time.
What you doing, Blue? Get back in there, Johnny.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. The 3-1. 1 out. Runner on second. Strike.
Calls it a strike, you know, but from my angle, that looked similar to the first 2 pitches I saw.
I mean, honestly, and those were called what?
They all 1 ball and 1 strike, so, you know, 50-50.
I guess. You see that he put that one in play. Lucky bounce off second base. Gives him a little leverage to
Go,
score.
Sims.
Go, Sims. You're there. Way to score, buddy. Look at him running all the way to the dugout.
Man, Kendrick Elkins with another nice hit there. As next up, we have Cole Wright, the freshman. Like I said earlier, freshman getting some big minutes right now. Inside pitch will give us a ball. Cole Wright, man, good kid. Have known him since my days at Spring Garden. You know, he's a very cool, funny kid, you know, younger than me. You know, I thought it was pretty cool at the time.
As he about wears one right there, thrown near his shoulder. He has to dodge it for a 2-0 count, 1 out. Runner at first. Come on, Cole. Oh, he takes out one.
Fouls
Deep
it
foul.
off.
Deep foul ball. That's what I like to see, kid.
Yeah, you know, nice to see him feel around that ball. You know, hopefully he can put it in play, man. It'd be awesome to see that. Let's go, kid.
Show us what they're made of, buddy. Oh, the pickoff move. It's no good. Kendrick stays at first. Pitches up. Cole makes a little bit of contact. Sends it right back to us. Keep your head up, buddy.
2-2 count here for Cole Wright. Hopefully he can get this one in. But, you know, don't be afraid to take your walk. If it's there, take it, man. Get on base.
Honestly. He takes that one high, listening to your advice of letting it go.
We have a full count here, I believe. That should be ball 3. Yes, and it is. Full count here. Freshman, let's see what you can do, kid.
He's fight. That's
He's
all you gotta
fighting.
do is fight. Show
He's
us.
fine.
Yeah, indeed. Prove to your coaches that you should be into this game. As a freshman, it's all about proving your. It's about development and improving.
And, boy, you know those nerves are high right now, man. Full count, you're fighting it. Whoa.
Yeah.
Freshman against this team, reigning state champions.
I like to see it. Let's see what he's made of right here. Pitches.
Cracks it.
Cracked. Let's go, Cole. Good hit, boy.
There you go, showing us what you got, kid. Way to go. Awesome hit there from Cole Wright. Love to see it. Freshman getting that hit there. Very good hit. Advances Kendrick Elkins to second. Picks up his single. Now next up, we will have Colton Hollingsworth, the 9 hole. Pitch just a little bit inside will be a ball. That one, a little bit low, will be a ball. And, man, it is almost 9 o'clock.
Oh, come on. I got MLB The Show to play.
I believe he was hit by that one.
He was? Are you kidding me?
I believe so.
Doing here. We see bases loaded for the one and only.
You guys see Kendrick here having some nice conversation with Coach Johnny on third, seeing him smiling a little bit. Love to see it, man. You know, these guys, these boys are having fun out here, man.
Indeed. Fun team. Great chemistry on this team. As we see 1-0 count, 1 out, only 1 out. It was bases loaded for the tank, Porter McCarthy. He could have took that one deep, but he lays off.
It will be a 1-1 count here. 1 out for the Hornets. Bases are loaded, so we'll have to see what these Cardinals can do. McCarthy fouls that one off left. As now you can see the little kids running for it. A couple of the Chillicothe players are running for it.
Man, come on, it never gets old. As last time Cardinals had bases loaded, they did leave all 3 stranded. Will that be the? Oh, I thought it was about to prove me wrong, but they left the last 3 runners on stranded. Let's hope that is not the case this time.
Yeah, you know, if they can bring in 2 here, that will be game over, I believe.
Positive. Thank you, Lord.
See what McCarthy can do here.
Put in play, kid.
1-2.
Swing the
bat, kid, you know. 2 strikes.
You got that metal rod in your hand for a reason, buddy. He heads back to the dugout.
Now up, Zayden Woodward. See him have a nice hit. His last at bat, you know, still doing solid on the pitching end. See what he does here.
He watches ball 1. Good eye right there. Just by Zebo, the experienced junior. I mean, he's been on varsity all of high school for all sports. For both sports he's played. So,
yes, you know, his freshman year was all conference for baseball. You know, only me and him were the only 2 freshmen that year to be all conference. You know, so he really does show an elite level of play. You know, and he has maintained it. Done a very good job.
As we see a runner advance in for the Cardinals, leaving first base open. Wow, second and third are occupied by Cole Wright, and I'm positive it's Colton as a pitch.
Yes, Colton.
All right, as we see Zebo go up 3-0. Just beautiful takes right there. Those have not been easy pitches to just let go of, so I'm very proud of his eye as he takes a rip at that one. That's going through a window, house window out there.
Yeah, man, that one didn't even hit our roof over here. So 3-1 count for Woodward. He's ahead. Let's see what he can do.
2 outs. Pitches up.
Low.
He takes it.
Woodward will take his base.
Interesting. Carson Coy has bases loaded. He has been a consistent hitter. I think he's 1 for 2 today, 2 for 3. He puts it in play. That will bounce. Lucky bounce. Lucky bounce.
He gets there. He should be safe, and he is safe. Outruns both Chillicothe players to get there. Impressive.
And thank you, Carson Coy. I owe you cookies at lunch tomorrow. That will be the game here in the South Side at Phil-Welch Stadium.
Carson Coy walks it off, beats both Chillicothe defenders to get to first base. Awesome effort from the kid, man. What could have put us into another inning. Carson Coy comes in clutch, gets the job done for the Cardinals. I want to also say my spotlight player of the game today, Zayden Woodward. Kid had an awesome day on the mound, had a lot of strikeouts, only let up 2 runs today, and I believe only 2 walks. Could be wrong on that. I'll have to look into that, but kid had an awesome day.
I could not agree more.
As this now guarantees your Benton Cardinals the 1 seed in their district after beating both Savannah and Chillicothe.
And I made Frudenthal.
I'm Tiger Bartlow.
We got a final score of 12-2. Thank you all.